Today I'm going to show you how to connect Claude to Roblox Studio. So a lot of people want to code with AI agents nowadays. We've been talking about this on the channel, the power of it, how Claude can code an entire Roblox game for you in very short amount of time. And we're going to be showing you how you can set that up today so you can start building prototypes, so you can start using agents inside of Roblox. Now just know this will require a Claude subscription, but let's get into how to do this. First things first, you're going to want to open Roblox Studio. Roblox Studio has a feature called Script Sync. Script Sync is how you connect your code base inside of Studio to a folder on your file system, which will be your repository for your game, so that Claude can read, create, edit files inside of your Roblox project. If you're thinking, oh, the way you code on Roblox is copy-paste code into scripts, you're thinking like somebody in 2022. We're now in the age where AI can directly edit the code. It can directly add the files into your game. And it can also build on your game, and we'll talk about how you can do that later in this video as well. Once you are on the game that you want to link Claude to, you're going to want to enable Script Sync. So the way you do this is by going to File and then going to Beta Features. Inside of Beta Features, you're going to scroll down and you're going to turn on Script Sync. Script Sync is basically Roblox's official alternative to Rojo, and I recommend it to people because it's a lot simpler. It does have its problems, but I find it to be easier for myself and new devs as well than using a Rojo setup, which can be kind of complex. Once you have Script Sync enabled, you're going to have to restart Studio, as it says, in order for it to work. And then you'll want to go to the main 3 services that we need to enable for Script Sync. So the way Script Sync works is it will take, say, Server Script Service. So you'll right-click, click Script Sync, and you'll click Sync with Directory. Then you're going to want to go to your Documents folder on your computer. Create yourself a Codebases or Roblox development folder if you don't already have one. So inside of that folder, whether you have one already or you just made one, this is where you create a new folder for your game. So this game is called Steal a Bus. I already have a folder for Steal a Bus, so I'm simply just going to use the folder I already have. Now, you do not sync to this folder. I repeat, you do not sync to your game's root folder. You need to sync to another folder inside your game folder called Server Script Service. So do the same thing. Create a new folder in there, call it Server Script Service. Then click Save to Folder. Once you do that, now all of the scripts that are inside of here will link into the file system. And any scripts that are created inside of that folder as a proper Lua file that Roblox Studio can read will be synced into here as well. So now agents, Claude Code, can directly edit your code base and it goes into your game. Now, you want to do the same thing for replicated storage and starter player scripts under starter player. If you're doing a game that needs complex attacks, animations, like an anime game, for example, you might want to do starter character scripts as well, but usually it's not necessary. You just need a folder for each of those 3. So rewind the video if you want to see, again, how to create that folder structure. You'll simply want to create, underneath your games folder, another folder for replicated storage and starter player scripts. Once you have those, you'll have everything you need to have Claude get pointed at this game. But we're not done. We now need to get Claude Code on our computer. So how do you do that? All right, so the first step is to download Visual Studio Code. Once you have Visual Studio Code, it'll be the easiest way to actually get Claude on your computer and working on your Roblox game. There are other methods. You can get the Claude desktop app and Claude in terminal. But in my experience, this is the easiest one. To just get VS Code, the #1 IDE where people write code, download it for your operating system, and then install the Claude plugin. Link is in the description. Now, once you have VS Code installed, you'll want to open the folder that you created. So you'll want to go to your Codebases folder, and then I'm going to open up Steal a Bus. You open the one for your game. And then from there, you'll want to install the Claude Code extension to Visual Studio Code. So you'll go to the extensions button right here, and you'll type in Claude Code. After that, you'll click on the extension and you'll click install. And then from there, you're going to see Claude in the left sidebar right here. You just click it, you click new session, and it will go ahead and spawn a nice Claude window you can chat with after you log in with your Anthropic account in your browser. But once that's done, we can literally prompt this to do whatever we want to our game. Make a new system that causes players to get struck by lightning when holding a bus they stole from someone else's base. That's really going to rage bait the players. We'll just say that. And now Claude is just going to work away. Now all these changes will be put into Roblox Studio as code. If you want to get these changes implemented as actual UI inside of your Explorer editor and also builds, which, let's be honest, AI makes them pretty mediocre right now, but it can make decent blockouts and basic maps and world structures from scratch. Go ahead and watch the video on screen to get the full workflow, including how to install Roblox MCP to go ahead and do all that stuff. This video also goes over how to use Codex and OpenAI's AI agent inside of Roblox Studio 2. So I'll see you there. Peace out.